Lost Arkyves presents the chilling grip of paranoia, and how it forged a superpower's deadliest secret. Imagine a leader, bathed in the red glow of victory after World War II, yet consumed by an insatiable fear. This was Joseph Stalin, the iron fist of the Soviet Union. While the world celebrated peace, within the Kremlin's walls, a different kind of war raged. A war against perceived enemies, real and imagined. Stalin's reign was a masterclass in suspicion, a constant, suffocating dread of betrayal, of dissent, of any whisper that could threaten his absolute authority. This pervasive fear wasn't just an abstract concept, it seeped into every corner of Soviet policy. It meant that anyone who questioned, anyone who dared to think differently, was a potential traitor, a threat to the very fabric of the state. And this fear, this obsessive need for absolute control, had a profound, and terrifying, impact on the Soviet Union's nuclear ambitions. Consider the context. The United States had demonstrated its atomic might at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. For Stalin, this wasn't just a military achievement, it was a terrifying imbalance of power, a potential weapon that could be turned against his own nation. But more than just external threats, Stalin was acutely aware of the internal fragility he had fostered. His purges had eliminated millions, but they had also created a climate of such intense distrust that he could never truly feel secure. Who among his own scientists, his own engineers, might be tempted to collaborate with the West? Who might be influenced by whispers of freedom, or even just harbor a simple, honest disagreement? This wasn't about scientific curiosity or national pride alone. For Stalin, the atom bomb became the ultimate guarantor of his security, both from external enemies and from the phantom threats lurking within his own borders. The race to build the bomb was a desperate scramble, fueled by the chilling realization that if the West had it, and the Soviets didn't, his grip on power, his very life, could be extinguished in an instant. The architects of the Soviet nuclear program, men like Igor Kurchatov, found themselves working under an immense pressure. They weren't just building a weapon, they were fulfilling a paramount directive born from the deepest anxieties of their leader. Every delay, every setback, could be interpreted as sabotage, as disloyalty. Scientists toiled in secret, often under harsh conditions, their work watched with a hawk's eye. The fear of espionage was paramount. Every foreigner was suspect, every communication scrutinized. Stalin's paranoia wasn't just about the bomb itself, it was about controlling the knowledge, the people, the very process. He demanded results, and he demanded them fast, driven by the conviction that anything less than absolute superiority in this realm was a direct invitation to annihilation. It's a stark reminder of how the psychological landscape of a single, powerful individual can shape the destiny of nations, and in this case, usher in a terrifying new era for all of humanity. The atom bomb, a weapon of unimaginable destruction, was conceived not just in laboratories but in the dark, anxious chambers of Stalin's paranoid mind.